So this is the pathway. Well, I see it's a path. Dad calls it a road. That is the shortcut. There's a road over there that's paved that goes down to the playa. And this road goes to another road that's paved that goes to the playa on the other end of it. And when I took pictures of this before, you could, this part is pretty much as it was. But you'll notice that as we come up around the bend here, there's a canopy that provides shade across the road. It makes it a nice place to walk. This is where the two roads diverge. Oh, one does look a little bit more traveled by, and one looks less traveled by, but they're both about equal. Does that sound familiar? Anyway, I hadn't been this way in a couple days, pretty much buried in my work. And when I came this morning on my way to yoga, I noticed that they had taken down these. See, this is the fence line, which instead of a lot of barbed wire or anything, it's got cacti, and it creates a nice barrier along the edge of the field. And then they have spaces where they have fences, like this one up here. So this is the fence that leads into the field. When we get further down here, you'll see that they're taking this fence down and all the trees with it. And the nice shaded walkway is going to disappear. I don't know if that's going to happen all the way along this road. They're widening it, if they're going to pave it, if it's going to be, a whole extended neighborhood from where my father stays or not. But it's kind of rocky. But it was a stark difference from the nice shaded area that existed prior to the takedown. So you can see the ocean out this way. You can see where they've taken down all these just not as thick as it was. You see all the brush on the other side. So it's a kind of a long video, but here it is. The clearing out or the devastation, I guess it really depends on how you look at it. The small town looks like they're building roads. I just hope that, it's a good move for them, the people who live here. And it's a sad move for the wildlife, for the people who enjoy the cover that now is not here. It's not a natural disaster. It's man-made. We'll see what happens by the time I leave. I suspect it'll be more of the same. See, like, you couldn't even see that. A couple weeks ago, you couldn't even see that space, that house. I don't think anybody lives there. I'm not sure if it's actually a house or if it's a public utilities building or what. But chicken. Good morning, chicken. Oh, rooster. That might be a rooster. I think it's a rooster. So when I was down this road once before, we met a herd of cattle. This right here, this path, goes across there to the road. That's the path my dad used to take when he would walk Chiquito or come down to the beach. But now they're clearing it all out so that you can see the roads. But they're clearing it all out and they got it marked off to sell each lot. Pretty soon I'll have to go out to the main road to walk down here probably, because they'll most likely block off this other corner lot for sale. And I'll have to go all the way to the road. You can see the road right there. That's the one the other road that goes down to the playa. And then it also goes to the main highway out of Luperon. That highway take you to Puerto Plata, like Sosua, cross or along the edge. Wait, there's somebody that lives in that old shack. This is the pathway. There was a dead dog. Chiquito tried rolling around in it a bunch of times. Crazy dog. It's disgusting. Don't clean him off. Take him to the beach. And then prevent him from rolling around in it again on the way back. See all the construction. There's 1, 2, that cement coming up of the hill, not the new house. And then I'm sure they're gonna start filling up this lot. That yellow house with the balcony, that's Sue's place, and the red roof and yellow, that's also Sue's, but that's where my dad lives, and Sue lives in the other one with a couple other apartments. She calls it a hotel. Well, I suppose it is, because some of them over where she's at, they're just rooms. A nice little square dipping pool, steep, but it's not really for swimming. One of these houses are pretty nice. They keep making progress. Every time I come through, there's something else completed. I don't always see everybody working because I've got my nose to the computer working on other things. So, this is a pretty place. Big lot. Here's the other side, that's the road. And here's the, they blocked this off so you couldn't go in there on private property. It's funny how I don't know Spanish, but I can figure out, I can read the words sometimes and understand what they mean based off my understanding of English and minor understanding of French. This right here did have a fence along it. they took it down. So they must be thinking about building here again soon. I suspect that they'll eventually pave these roads based on the way they're building these curbs, or that there was a road here at one time. I don't know. There's some dogs that live down that road. I don't like to go that way because Chiquito and dog get really crazy, and then they don't want to leave. They just want to play, and one of the dogs gets territorial. Chiquito usually just runs away, even though he could probably snap that dog in half. And then this is the house that's been going since I got here.